Today we combine two chapters from Wainwright's guide, using the Dowsway path as a conduit and thus creating an excellent 7-mile walk with great views of Windermere. Starting from the Drummer estate, we are soon out on open fell land, and after just 3/4 of a mile we are at the summit of School Knott. After a break by School Knott Tarn, we ascend to Grandsire, and then after dropping over the Dowsway path we ascend to Wainwright's nameless summit, and just for good measure we walk the few metres to the so-called tump of Cleebarrow Hill, an outcrop apparently just a metre higher at 248 metres. We now drop to the Dowsway path for a wonderful stroll through the pretty landscape of Cleebarrow and its lovely lake until we get to the base of Brant Fell, and then we ascend to the summit. We drop briefly to Post Knott before picking up a path, taking us through High Lickbarrow, eventually arriving at the Drummer estate and the car. Wainwright tells us in the guide that School Knott is the bare fell rising southeast from Windermere railway station and giving the finest view of the town. A splendid prospect backed by the lake and the mountains around Langdale. As always, the perfect description of what beheld us. Here we were in July, in the middle of summer, right next to the hustle and bustle of Windermere, yet we didn't see anyone on this fell. We were truly amazed, and that peace and tranquility continued as we enjoyed a wonderful break by this superb tarn. Often happens when we're feasting our eyes on Lakeland's natural beauty. We could have stayed there all day, but we had another fell to bag, and next up was the lovely natural fell of Grandsire. We ascended to Wainwright's nameless fell. We were intrigued at the database of British and Irish hills. Note another fell called Cleebarrow Hill a few metres away. As it turns out, all became very clear. Well, that was the final highlight of Chapter 8, School Knott. It was now time for us to join the excellent Dowsway and make our way to Chapter 9 and Brant Fell. This was just getting better and better. A perfect walk on a perfect summer's day. We just could not understand why no one else was out here. The like-minded Wainwright eludes those wishing to escape from the throngs of day trippers cannot do better than a walk up Brant Fell, and in solitude enjoy its fine prospect of Windermere or a simple scramble on its inviting summit rocks. When A.W. got his guide published in 1974, 43 years ago, he said there was still some evidence on this fell of an old building that once stood here, and that's still true today. Though not a national trail and just a normal everyday footpath, this is equally as lovely as the walk along the Dales Way. Very nice 7-mile round this, combining chapters 8 and 9, and personally I think it's an improvement on doing the two individually. Anyway, thanks for watching. As always, see you out there.